Recently I went to go watch the Bob Dylan film on my own, and there was an older gentleman there. He was in his late 80s. He was waiting to go watch the film. I got there a bit earlier, and I said to him, "Are you watching this?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm watching this." And I was like, "Yeah, well, let's get a little coffee before it started. I'm watching it on my own too." And turns out he went to university in Berkeley in California, and Bob Dylan's music was kind of like the soundtrack to his life. And he was telling me all these stories about running around Alabama and kind of these crazy places in America. And to hear like another man doing that back in the day was amazing. He was able to tell me a bit about the city and how he was living in Moss Side and what it was like back in the day. And I spoke to him about, my story as well, and, my family story. We were able to kind of swap knowledge. It was just a beautiful kind of exploration of Mancunia, really. And it's something I want more people to do, man. You know what I mean? Look after the people that have been here for decades and just hear them out. Listen, if you're living in the city of Manchester now, you can see how much it's changing at such a vast pace. And, it's overwhelming me. And I'm quite young, do you know what I mean? So I can only imagine how it feels for like the older generation. Next time you see an elder monk or whatever, just say hello. How are you? Is your day going okay? 9 times out of 10, that person's going to be really willing to open up to you, man. You're going to lift them up. You're going to add a bit of knowledge to yourself, and it's just a nice thing to do, man. We're all going to turn old one day, and you want to pass on that same sort of energy. So yeah, it's important, man. In this day and age, check in with your elders.